You eat, you feel better. Then 2 hours later, you are anxious, foggy, and hunting for food like it is an emergency. Snacks feel like a rescue mission, not a choice. Your mood is basically scheduled around your next meal. Workouts feel weirdly heavy, like your legs are full of sand. You sleep, but you do not recharge. That is not a personality flaw. That is a fuel switch that is getting stuck, and your whole day pays the price. Moving to slide 2. Your body runs on two main fuel engines. Glucose burns fast. It is quick energy from carbs, and it is great when you actually need speed. Fat burns steady. It is a slower, more consistent supply, and it is what keeps you stable between meals. The problem is the handoff. Every time you eat a carb-heavy meal, insulin rises. That helps move glucose into cells, and it also tells your fat cells to stay locked up for a while. If your glucose starts falling before your fat burning ramps smoothly, you get a gap. That gap feels like low energy, low mood, and urgent hunger. Switching also has a cost. Your brain and muscles need time and the right hormone signals to transition from burn what is in the blood to pull from stored fuel. Glucagon helps, adrenaline can step in, and cortisol often gets recruited when the system is strained. Your habits train this. Frequent grazing and sugary hits teach your body to expect constant glucose, so the fat engine stays underused. When the handoff gets cleaner, the day stops feeling like a countdown to your next bite. Moving to slide 3. Here is how the crash typically plays out. You eat, you feel a lift, and for a bit, it seems fine. Then, around the 2-hour mark, hunger shows up fast and it feels louder than normal. If your blood glucose drops quickly, your body reacts before you consciously understand it. You can feel shaky, jittery, or weirdly wired because adrenaline is trying to keep glucose available. Cognition takes a hit early, thinking gets slower, small tasks feel harder, and you start looking for stimulation. That is why you scroll, snack, or suddenly need something sweet. Irritability is common, not because you are dramatic, but because your brain is pushing you to fix a perceived energy threat. Sweet cravings feel urgent because sugar is the fastest way to raise glucose, and your body learns that pattern quickly. The key detail is speed. A rapid rise and fall is what creates the emergency feeling. When your meals slow that curve and your fat engine participates sooner, hunger becomes a normal signal instead of an alarm. Moving to slide 4. Your morning is a clean diagnostic. If you wake up already hungry, it often means you did not stay stable overnight, either from a late high-sugar meal, alcohol, or just a pattern of relying on constant glucose. Then coffee starts acting like food. It can blunt appetite temporarily, but it is also stress chemistry, and that can backfire later with a harder dip. Breakfast sets the tone. If it is mostly quick carbs, you are more likely to repeat the same 2-hour cycle all day. If you routinely hit a mid-morning dip and the second coffee feels required, that is a sign you are managing energy with stimulants instead of fuel stability. A calm morning appetite and steady focus is what you are aiming for, because it usually predicts a body that can handle the rest of the day without white-knuckling it. Moving to slide 5. Training exposes fuel problems fast. If warm-ups feel exhausting or your heart rate jumps early for an easy pace, you may be leaning too hard on limited glucose instead of having steady background fat fuel. Then you feel like you need carbs just to start, not for performance, but for survival. Watch the after effects too. If recovery takes too long, or you get an afternoon slump after lifting, that can be the same crash pattern showing up after a stressor. Hard sessions use glycogen and raise stress hormones. If your fueling and meal timing are already fragile, the workout becomes the trigger that tips you into fatigue and cravings. You want training to make you feel more capable, not more desperate. When workouts stop demanding constant quick sugar and your energy holds afterward, that is a sign your system is finally using both engines the way it was built to. Moving to slide 6. A lot of people call this fat-adaptation, but it is really just running on fumes. You cut carbs, your energy stays low, and you start collecting weird signs. Cold hands and feet, sleep gets lighter, and you wake up easier. Libido drops, but it happens so quietly you blame stress or age. In the gym, everything feels flat. You can still show up, but you cannot access that extra gear. If that is you, stop using suffering as proof it is working. Real metabolic flexibility feels stable, not brittle. A smart move is to bring back enough total calories and enough carbs around training to restore performance and warmth, while keeping protein consistent. The goal is not zero carbs. It is steady fuel you can actually feel. Moving to slide 7. You do not need a glucose monitor to notice blood sugar swings. Watch what happens after meals. If you get sleepy after eating, especially after a higher carb meal, that is a clue. If carbs make you thirsty, or you get brain fog after lunch, that is another. A big dinner followed by cravings an hour later often means the meal hit hard, then dropped you fast. And if sweets make you more hungry, that is not a lack of willpower. It is a rebound. Your move is simple. Pair carbs with protein and fiber, and do not let carbs show up alone. Keep portions of fast carbs smaller, and put most of your starches and fruit near activity, not right before sitting for hours. When your day feels calmer, your appetite usually does too. Moving to slide 8. Stress steals fuel because it changes what your body thinks it must prioritize. If you sleep poorly, your appetite signals get louder the next day. You will crave quick energy, and you will feel less satisfied by normal meals. Anxiety can also mimic hunger. You feel keyed up, a little hollow, and you reach for food when what you really needed was downshifting. Cortisol pushes your body to keep more glucose available, because it is preparing you to handle a demand. That can make you feel restless and snacky, especially in the late afternoon and at night. Late nights make it worse because your brain is tired, your impulse control drops, and your circadian rhythm is telling you it is time to store and recover, not to problem solve with snacks. So make stress management part of your fuel plan. Set a hard caffeine cutoff, and stop chasing it to fix sleep debt. Eat a protein-forward first meal so you are not starting the day with a spike and a crash. If evenings are your danger zone, pre-plan a real dinner with protein, carbs, and vegetables. Then close the kitchen with a routine that signals done. When stress comes down, your metabolism feels less like a tug of war. Moving to slide 9. The middle zone is where progress dies. You get lots of random carb spikes, but not enough steady calories to feel secure. You throw in fasting on busy days, then overeat at night. Training intensity jumps around, so your fueling is never matched to demand. Then the weekend resets everything, with late nights and big meals. Consistency beats drama, and your body rewards patterns. Moving to slide 10. When you are flexible, hunger builds slowly instead of hitting like an emergency. Focus stays steady between meals. Exercise feels easier because you can access fuel without forcing it. If a meeting runs late, you do not panic and start bargaining with the snack drawer. Sleep feels deeper, and you wake up more restored. That is the direction you want, and it is testable in real life. Moving to slide 11. Here is how to test yourself without guessing. For 3 days, eat the same breakfast at the same time. Keep lunch and dinner normal, but cut out snacks between meals so your hunger signals are easier to read. After dinner, take an easy walk for 10 to 20 minutes, just enough to lower stress and smooth the post-meal glucose rise. Do one low-intensity training session, like Zone 2 cardio or a light full-body lift, and pay attention to recovery the next day. Each day, track 2 things, mood and hunger, using a simple 1 to 10 score before meals and at bedtime. Patterns show up fast when variables stay steady. You are not chasing perfection. You are finding the one leak that keeps draining you. Moving to slide 12. Fix the biggest leak first. Anchor every meal with protein so cravings have less room to take over. Cut liquid calories before you touch solid food. If you want sweets, have them after a real meal, not as a standalone hit. Stop grazing and use clear meal windows. Fuel workouts on purpose, not emotions. 1 clean change beats 5 half changes. Moving to slide 13. Some situations call for support, not more self-experiments. If you get frequent dizziness, near fainting, or true fainting, especially when standing up, that can signal low blood pressure, dehydration, anemia, low blood sugar, or an electrolyte issue. Get checked. If you are losing weight without trying, or your appetite suddenly crashes, Rule out medical causes rather than assuming it is willpower or stress. If you have diabetes, prediabetes, or you take medications that affect glucose, blood pressure, appetite, or mood, do not run aggressive fasting, carb cuts, or supplement stacks on your own. Small changes can swing numbers fast, and dose adjustments may be needed. If you have a history of disordered eating, rigid rules like no snacks or delayed sweets can reactivate old patterns. Work with a clinician or therapist so structure stays safe. And if sleep keeps worsening, even when training is easy and caffeine is controlled, treat that as a red flag. Poor sleep can drive hunger, lower impulse control, and blunt recovery. Getting help is not giving up. It is choosing the fastest route back to stable days. Moving to slide 14. For your next 7 days, pick one stability metric you care about, like afternoon energy, evening cravings, or sleep quality. Run the simple 3-day test, then remove one trigger food that reliably opens the snack loop. Keep training easy twice this week, so recovery can catch up. Subscribe if you want the next steps in this series. Comment your biggest symptom so I can tailor the next video. This content is educational and not medical advice. Burn fat efficiently. Think clearly. Live steadily.